Alright, I think we're close to getting going. I'm not sure if everything's working exactly right, guys. I'm on the road, so hopefully it's working. Streamlabs is being cranky still. We'll see. But I think we're up to speed. We'll see how the internet holds up and everything else. I've not played this in a hot minute because the last time I played, it was a buggy hot mess. And so I just kind of left it alone. So we're going to dive into my old soldier playthrough. I think we were up to, I was looking today, we were up to episode 63. And the question is, where did I leave? I don't remember exactly where I left off, so I'm going to have to investigate a little bit. Alright, we shall see here. Looks like I need to level up at some point. I need to check what quest I was working on. Yeah, I wasn't working on that. The Von Valance's protector is emerging from a crisis, but that means it is once again an interesting prospect for external predators. To avoid leading the major players of the Kronos Expanse into temptation, the rogue trader should assert his right to Theodore's legacy. There's a grand ceremony about to take place on Dargonis. The Master of Ceremonies is waiting in the palace. I have a contract too. Sure. Well, let's see here. Promethium and chemicals. I don't really have any adamantine. That wouldn't be a bad thing. What is my current profit factor? 41? I'll do this one because I wouldn't mind the adamantine. Alright, so we need to go back to the home base, it looks like. See what's going on there. Alright, let's go to the map. Iliet, who I had with me in my party for quite some time, and then I eventually got rid of her because I chose to run with some other peeps. We're here already, so I got a project I can start. Oh, I still have a current project going on, so I need to wait on that. How much longer is this one gonna go? Not sure. All right, let's get out of that. I'm gonna take, yeah, I've got him, I've got Jay, I've got Pascal, Abelard, Hidira, and Yurlet. Yep, we're good. I like Yurlet even though a lot of people don't like her because I think it's fun to take her with me because of her, it's the racism. Hopefully my audio qualities are good, everybody. Again, I'm not at the home office, so I don't have any green screen. Long live the rogue trader! I do need to level up. Oh, that's nice. I'll definitely take that. Let's take demolition up and perception up. Oh, definitely do that. Okay. Point of interest. No, I don't care about the zones too much, but it's all they're gonna give me probably. Nope, we're gonna take that one. We'll do fellowship. Abelard. Oh, I haven't ranked him up in a while. Yep. What is his current? He's at 90 corrals. Let's just max it out. We'll take it to 100. Let's do weapon skill. Till the end of combat, all allies in a 3-cell radius gain less. Do take this damage. Works for me. What are these? No, we'll do taunting defense. Oh, hang on. What's center for attention? No, I'm good with that one. No, we'll do... What's his medica at? 30? Eh. Do athletics. Gotta level up, man. It's like the first thing, most important thing to do. Oh, what the heck? Oh, I have Argenta in my group and I didn't mean to have her. I thought I had Pascal in my group. I could swear it said I had Pascal. I'm gonna ignore her for the moment. Because I need to go get, I need to go pick up Pascal. What is her perception? Oh, I'll definitely take that. Penetrating sight's pretty good. Ooh, I like that. Disarray, for sure. Do I want her agility or perception? Mental breach. What are these? Fate. Oh, hello. I'll take that. An eye for the unscathed? No. Ooh. Take her willpower up. What's her medica at right now? 70? I'll take some more. Why? Can I go back to the ship really quick? Yeah, because I need Pascal. I don't want, what's her name? Argenta. That was a mistake to take Argenta. Alright, let's go back down. Yeah, see, here it says that I have Pascal. It did not, see, and I'm supposed to have J, too. Oh, you know what it is? I know what it is, guys. I'm an idiot. Ha 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 ha. I was correct. I forgot that when you go down to when you go down to this planet in particular, you're by yourself, and so it's showing me the first party members on that bar above, and I need to cycle through to get to them all. That was my bad. See, it's just me. So this was what I should have clicked. There we go. I haven't played in a while, so I was herping and derping. What's his logic? Where's Jay? And Abelard. Where's his athletics? 80. We'll take it up a bit more. Strength is at 60. Let's take weapon skill. And finally, Jay. For every hit score. Okay, take that. What's her medica at? 85. Give her some more. And ballistic skill, please. Alright. Quick save! Alright, I need to find the Master of Ceremonies. See where he's at. At your service, your lordship. Where is the Master of Ceremonies? Alright, let's do a quick save, just in case. Because I don't know what's about to happen. About to find out. The servant in fine clothes offers you a deep bow. Your lordship, it is a great honor to serve you in an undertaking as monumental and glorious as the Magna Accessio ceremony. Alright. Is everything ready? Palace decorations are prepared and we are ready to begin at your command. The festive activities in the capital have likewise been arranged. The guests of honor either have arrived on the planet or are awaiting invitation in near orbit. The servants are already in your chambers to see to it that you are impeccably garbed for the occasion. Then let us begin. May the Emperor be with us this day. It feels so weird not playing with a controller, but I'm on the road and I'm on new hardware, so I'm using mouse, and you can see there's a little bit of movement here because I'm on an unstable table at the moment, but it's all good. I had a full day. I'll be talking more about the project that I'm working on when I get back into the home office, but I spent the full day out recording footage with the GoPro and the drone and everything, and just got back in a little while ago. I was going to try to do a stream earlier today, but I was busy shooting footage out and about today, so good times. But I do have, I am on my new gaming laptop. It's working very well. Rejoice, Von Valance's subjects. In honor of his ascension, the new rogue trader generously shows you his favor. In his unfathomable benevolence, the rogue traders decreed that every soul be given a day's rations and personal fuel cells so that they may be fed and warm on this day. Praise the rogue traders' magnanimity. Something's gonna go down, you just know it. Look at those tanks, man. Am I gonna get to give a speech? Maybe? The crowd below is roiling, their electrified exultation filling the air of Dargonus. Thousands of throats chant your name. You are at the apex of this world and all others. The Master of Ceremonies is amplified by 100 voxes. The voices of the Master of Ceremonies booms. Rejoice, subjects of Dargonus. You have been granted the felicity of witnessing your master, a great honor bestowed upon us by the rogue trader Renfail von Valancius. Gracious savior of Dargonus and vanquisher of blaspheming inhumans, may their unholy perish in the flames of righteousness. You made it to Dargonus before it could be devastated by the Drukhari, so I did save the planet. Wow, that's a big word. Excruciator of heretics who eradicated the corruption of arch enemy worshippers and cleansed Janus. So these are based on decisions. Glorious protector of footfall, patron of trade. A hush falls over the crowd, who gaze upon you in adoration. Many of them bear terrible scars from the recent battle of Dargonus. Like children, they await the word of their almighty father. I'm gonna keep with the iconoclast. Fear not the coming day. Henceforth, you are all my charges. Joyful cries carry your name upward beyond the atmosphere of Dargonus, all the way to the Emperor's throne room. I'm rank 2 in iconoclast. I'm an adherent. Belief in the value of human life and freedom. Faith in the power of goodwill, capable of overcoming the horrors and dangers of the universe without the need for artificial prohibitions. The desire to seek out common ground and compromise rather than uncompromising destruction. It's like the chaotic good path. Jay says, I am impressed. Dragonus adores its ruler no less than we adore our rulers on Ifrit. Jay, who is at the epicenter of the adoration being lavished upon you, smiles radiantly and casually displays her gleaming gold bionic arm for the crowd's greedy gaze. I like it, Shireen. At least I hope I remember her accent. It's been a while since I played. The Master of Ceremonies bows to you with great reverence. Let the oath of the Von Valancius dynasty be taken. Please repeat after me, your lordship. I, Renfail, rogue trader by the grace of the Emperor, vow to be the paragon of humanity. Unbroken by adversity, to walk bravely first into darkness, to unite and reclaim what was lost, to triumph over nightmares untold, to hold boldly the reins of fate, to walk steadily the road of thorns through pain to greatness. You hear a rumble. In the roar of it is the roar of the sea of subjects. With jubilation and devout fear, they welcome your ascension. It is done. Very nice. All right. I have ascended apparently. It says here. The nobles of the Protectorate and the influential guests have gathered at a reception in honor of Theodora von Valancius' heir. The social occasion is a political event where the alliances will be forged, which is why the rogue trader must seize the opportunities presented to him. The master of ceremonies should be notified at the end of the reception. We should probably quick save again. If I'm given the chance. Yep. Hang on, where am I supposed to go? These are all my party members. Oh, never mind. I need to go to the throne room? Or just enjoy the reception. Talk to the road traders Winter Scale and Chorda. Is this the throne room? It is. So I need to find Winter Scale. It said Chorda on Winter Scale? Okay. Oh, they're both right here. Okay, perfect. Caligos Winterscale. Renfail, there you are. Welcome to the circle where each member is as powerful, ambitious, greedy, and vain as the last. That is to say, the noble rogue traders. And Cynthia Chorda is watching him with barely suppressed contempt. You have found yourselves a suitable company, Caligos. At the very least, now you can enjoy idle diversions, boast about your power, and indulge in profane pastimes with one who is your equal rather than members of the lower classes. Her gaze turns to you. My servants have brought certain facts of the new rogue trader's biography to my attention. I suffered shame and humiliation sometime in my distant past. It may be wise of you to do the same, Caligos, unless you wish to face disappointment in the future. There is a hint of superiority in her eyes. Your ears are burning and your mouth is dry. She knows of the shame of your past. It would seem that the meticulous archivists of House Chorda have performed regrettably well. Wow, I don't know what option I should take here. Nod coldly. I welcome you to my domain, honored guests. My, what hospitality. Come to think of it, why would I expect anything different from the heir of glorious Theodora? Caligos says, if you and Cynthia were to pay me a visit, I wouldn't waste time on warm greetings either. No, I would promptly arm myself with a flamer before your self-righteous parasites could invest my entire palace. What do you think of the celebration? I like it, says Caligos. One can instantly tell we've been invited by a rogue trader, not some administratum bootlicker. We are conquerors of wild sectors, slayer of unknown beasts, executioners of Xenos empires. Caligos, you should take this opportunity to learn. This is what the palace of a true rogue trader looks like. Not like a Xeno menagerie, a pirate's treasure hold, or, however difficult it may be for you to believe it, an orbital brothel. You seem to find me objectionable, Cynthia. Did you expect any different? I watched for years as outlaws thrived on footfall, and at long last, I had a chance to put an end to it. To seize that thug Vladimir by the throat, to force footfall to atone and put the fear of him back into the masses, but you interfered and destroyed my plan for the sake of banal profit. Theodora taught you only too well, it seems. She, too, was far less concerned with her duty to the Expanse than her own personal interests, but you can be sure that I will not cease cleansing the Furibundus system of the pirate scourge, and if your trade prospects are damaged in the process, you will only have yourself to blame. Hieronymus Doloroso raises his hands in a placating gesture. None are without fault, noble Incendia. What point is there in targeting someone for their turpitude when true purity can never be found? Ooh, yeah, I like this option. You threatened to starve footfall, and I brought them salvation. So which one of us serves the Emperor and which their own unhealthy ambitions? She rolls her eyes. Please, I will leave it no sooner than the healing word of the half-population of that den of heresy has been sent to the voids of embrace. Dolorosa says, I have faith that the blessed Renfail is perceptive enough to see the appalling nature of the residents of that depraved place. I hope the taste of fine wine will wash the bitterness of defeat from your tongue, Incendia. Her face twists in a haughty grimace. I am not inclined to intoxicants of any sort, and nothing will wash away the memory of how you interfered in my plans, I promise you that. Caligos, thank you for your visit. He gives you a cheerful and somewhat feral smile. I should be thanking you. I was almost certain that you would use my difficulties on footfall as a means to bring that devious weasel Vladimir to heel and take the station for your own. It's what any other rogue trader would have done, but you have proved yourself to be far less predictable than that. Well, since you have turned out to be a pleasant surprise and stopped Incendia from snatching my possessions, I will compensate you for your efforts. I have a nice little world I conquered that I can never seem to get round to, so I'll throw it in along with the more substantial gifts I have brought. Thwarting Incendia Chora's ambitions deserves a worthy trophy. He snaps his fingers, and the armored brute hands you an exotically adorned rifle, clearly not of human making. Hey, babies, I am a sniper. Can't wait. Agna, thank you so much for resubscribing over on Twitch for your second month in a row. Thanks for the message as well. Keep up the amazing work. I am trying to. Thank you. It's a little, you know, I haven't been on the road in about 5 years. It's been 5 years since I've done any sort of travel. So hopefully I can, we'll see how things go. I don't know if I'll be able to do daily streams while I'm on the road. Obviously wasn't able to stream since Saturday. There's a couple days of transit and then just lots of busy work here. I do have videos scheduled out. I've got Starfield videos scheduled out every single day until July 1st, which is when I'm back in the office. And I'm going to be trying to, if I can't do streams, I'll be trying to do at least one offline Rogue Trader session every single day for the next few weeks while I'm on the road. And then, of course, I've still got to do reaction videos for, yesterday I did The Shattered Sky. Today I did, what did I do this morning? Oh, Dragon Age. And then I still need to do Avowed. There's a couple of videos of Avowed I need to do. Indiana Jones and Star Wars Outlaws. All games that I'm going to be playing in the coming months ahead. So I appreciate the support. Obviously, I won't be able to be live as much as I normally am. Normally, I push out like 6 to 8 videos a day, and I do one big live stream a day on YouTube and Twitch. And right now, I'm not able to do that, but I will be back on July 1st, and we will get back to the normal schedule. And at the very least, I now have a new PC, which is great, and to go with the PS5 and the Series X. So I should be set for the next 4 or 5 years or so. So we'll see as we continue to grow onwards and upwards. It was really cool to get to 30,000 followers on YouTube right before I headed out of the office. Obviously, Twitch is still growing. You know, we started multi-streaming in October, Things are going good, and but I really appreciate the support. Thank you so much for that second month of subscribing over on Twitch, and I will do my best to keep up the amazing work. Thank you so much for tuning in. It was today. I was like chaos trying to get live today, but I was finally able to find a moment and squeeze it in. Dinner is going to be ready in about 30 minutes, but it won't be a long stream today. I won't be doing a 3-hour stream, but we should be able to get at least an hour in. So, thank you. This is a trophy from a good hunt. You and I should hunt together sometime, so you can show yourself in action, new blood. Caligos exuberantly punches you in the shoulder. I'm going to thank him for the gift. Kill someone important with it. That would be the best show of gratitude. Ooh, the Eye of Hecaton. What is this? Oh, I can't even use it, but I bet your let can. It's a two-handed ranged weapon. Man, I might have to learn Aldari weapon proficiencies just to... A weapon created under foreign stars and obtained by Caligos Winterscale as spoils of combat. Its shots are devious and deadly, as is the very essence of Xenos. You get 5 movement points for each attack and allows the wielder to move after attacking. If an attack with this weapon hits 3 or more targets, the attack has no cooldown. It has 100% overpenetration. So I need Aldari weapon proficiency. Or I can just give it to her. Alright, enjoy the evening. Oh, believe me, I intend to enjoy myself to the full to justify so long a voyage, if nothing else. Keep the faith, Renfail, the Emperor protects. Alright, let's, can I give that to her? I gotta find it first. There it is. Holy shit, that's way better than the one she's wearing. There we go. Ooh, it even looks really cool. Look at that, Snipes. Snappies! Alright, that's a quick save. What does the quest say to do next? Order the Master of Ceremonies to end the reception. I hope your lordship is pleased and not yet tired. If you wish to revive yourself a little, I would suggest proceeding to the courtyard. If I may be so bold, many guests have chosen to move into the fresh air and will be eager to offer you their congratulations. Courtyard. Hang on, my phone's beeping at me. Might be my wife. Hang on. Alright, let's see here. Said go out to the courtyard and mingle with the guests. Am I supposed to talk to anybody out here, or is this just... So, I guess we don't have to do this part. This is just sort of like... bonus. Because everybody's here feasting. We've got aristocrats. Tanks everywhere. Wow, what kind of party is this? Abelard's over here. Ooh, there's a lore. This venerable lemon rust is known as the Scipion Punisher and has served the Von Valences dynasty for 2 centuries. Hang on, I went away way too fast. was hit in the battle with the Xenos that inhabited Scipia 2, but has heroically destroyed 63 enemies and brought victory to its comrades. By the way, where's the... There it is. That's what I was looking for. Oh, there's Abelard. Oh, that triggered something. Governor Urban Drivestim stands surrounded by highborn guests like a planet orbited by many moons. All of his charm is directed at a man in resplendent power armor adorned with the sigil of the Inquisition, but as soon as you approach, he is the first to give you an elegant bow, getting ahead of the rest in the expression of loyalty. This is a great day. What's up, honey? What's up? Huh? Where's your dad? He's still working. Okay. Alright. I welcome you to my palace, honored guests. You are buffeted by a salvo of congratulations and compliments. Study the faces of the nobles in attendance. Drivestim is obviously still the leader of the Dargonis aristocracy, but judging by the courtesy he is showing to young Sauerback, he clearly wants to strengthen his relationship with the house. The senior Sauerback and Gaprek are whispering in another corner. Sauerback, whose family seems to be giving the cold shoulder, must be trying to sway Gaprek to his side, which could be quite advantageous to Lady Gaprek. After all, the disaster on Kievagama has left her family in an extremely vulnerable position. The Wersians stand apart. Their exclusion from the rest is palpable. What were you discussing just now? Brutal Xenos raid. Thank the Emperor that you are our protector. Sharing the sector with the blasted Xenos is impossible. I hope we're smart of the raid on Dargon as a punitive campaign. I see you hate the Xenos with all your heart. I do. The pestilence against the Emperor must be exterminated. Or they must be forced into servitude. And how many Xenos have you killed personally, Sauerback? He flushes and mumbles incoherently. The Honorable Macros forbade, but I wanted... It did not let me go to battle. The Inquisitor, standing among the guests, offers a thin smile. It must have been difficult for this youth to foster such bloodlust towards enemies of the Imperium without ever having seen one at a blade's distance. Alright. Look at the guests. Ooh, I just got a severed hand? It's a weapon, a melee weapon. In that case, allow me to be the first to offer them. He snaps his fingers and several servants approach you with gifts. The governor points at a thin, curved Dukravi blade. My soldiers took this splendid trophy from the body of one of the Xenos commanders. It is too beautiful and forbidden for anyone but your lordship. Sauerback squeezes through to be next, pushing Gaprek aside with confidence. Your lordship, we anticipate the onset of unsettled bloody times. To make the ungodly Xenos cowards your approach, my family humbly presents you with a dozen pieces of secondary armament for your ships. We just got... Ooh. A head slot item, I'm thinking. Which grants me 15% bonus to awareness. Man, it's good to be the king, as Tom Petty says. By the way, Wallflowers is one of his best albums of all time. Abelard says, having let the aristocrats go at the first sign of deference, Abelard is the last to speak. Your lordship, House Werserian possesses no relics worthy of your acceptance, but we are rich and talented and hardworking people. As a sign of our loyalty, I humbly offer my flesh and blood. 100 of my kin will go to colonies in your protectorate and use all the talents that the words in your charge may prosper. Can I continue to look at them? Okay. Okay. Take a guess at who is allied with whom in this tangle of snakes. Oh, I succeeded. Drivestim is obviously still the leader of the Dargonis aristocracy, but judging by the courtesy he is showing to the young Sourback, he clearly wants to strengthen his relationship with that house. The young senior Sourback and Goprak are whispering in another corner. Sourback, whose family seems to be giving the cold shoulder, must be trying to sway... Okay, so that's the same note we got earlier, but for some reason I got that after a lore check. Alright, let's nod to the Inquisitor. Ooh, I had a quest for that. He responds with a dignified bow, his face calm and unfaltering. My greetings to you, esteemed Renfail von Valancius. May shadows never darken the light of the Astronomicon that guides you. He bows to you. Well, the companion bows to me. Study the Inquisitor and his companion. Awareness test succeeded. Lord Inquisitor's relaxed expression radiates an odd sense of menace. He is akin to a predator on the prowl, content to hide in the brush of fake smiles and elegant conversation. For now. Hang on, I'm gonna check one thing real quick, guys. Why is that? Alright, we're good. Alright, continue. Ooh, I failed my tech use. The tech priest's augmentations seem unfamiliar and bizarre. Implants such as these are usually only available to members of the blessed hierarchy of the Adeptus Mechanicus, and one would not come upon such sacred relics even at the highest echelons of nobility. And who is this member of the honorable priesthood of the Adeptus Mechanicus? This is Brass Whisper, which naturally is not his real name. The esteemed Magos is a member of my retinue. Magos or Magos? I'm assuming it's Magos. Magos? I would pronounce that Magos, but... Alright. Brassburster says works that have been desecrated by Xenos are dangerous. They warrant due caution. I saw your companion in the ceremony. Rumored has it that she partakes in the cold trade. Oh, he's talking about Jay. Well, I wasn't told about your visit. Oh, Xavier says I have, however, been told all about you. Alright, enjoy the party. Alright, what was the quest? The Warden. Ooh, I might need to head to Footfall. Alright, well, let's ignore that for now. I think we can end the reception now. Do a quick save up here. Nope, we're good. Your chambers are ready, but I must inform you that servitor over there, he points at one standing in the corner dressed in your ship's livery, approached me and said that it has a message for you. Its speech was surprisingly fluent and expressive for a servitor, so I think someone must have put a message into it. It could be a secret dispatch. In the corner, he said? I don't see a servitor anywhere. Seriously, I don't see it anywhere. Well, I'm not going to talk to it because I don't know where it is. Hopefully I didn't miss out on something. God, intruders! Uh-oh.
We have matters to discuss, von Valancius.
Shit just got real. The same man you saw among the guests is waiting for you in your chambers with the look of someone who is supposed to be there. He casts a cold, assessing gaze over you from top to bottom. No one save Theodora has ever allowed themselves the liberty of looking at you in such a way. The woman behind Calcazar, clad in black armor, glares at you, her face set in predatory readiness for immediate violence, the hallmark of a professional bodyguard. Heinrichs, I thought we were friends. But friends don't break into each other's chambers in the middle of the night with weapons, do they?
We used other means of travel to pay you this visit. I assure you, rogue trader, that all your locks are in order.
Aim your weapon at the intruder. If something looks like an assassination and smells like an assassination, perhaps I ought to start treating it like one.
Your ill-considered behavior is both inappropriate and dangerous. For you. It causes me no discomfort and won't hinder my inquiries in any way. Master Van Kellogg's has spent enough time with you. He will vouch for your words. What stands out from your recent accomplishments is the suppression of a rebellion on Janus, the battle against the archenemy's minions on Kiava Gamma, and, of course, the unusual interest the Drakari have shown in you. Then that is what we will discuss.
This feels an awful lot like an interrogation.
Does it? We're in your chambers, not a confessional cell. You're in perfectly good health, and none of the varied and fascinating instruments and procedures that expedite candor are being applied to you. I assure you, you would immediately know if our discussion turned into an interrogation.
Fair enough. What do you wish to know about Janus?
What was the reasoning behind your decision to let Xenos, enemies of humanity, live and act on a planet that belongs to you?
I have the right to strike deals with Xenos. Are you challenging my privileges as rogue trader?
Strike deals? Absolutely. Cooperate? To a degree. But not hand them inhabited worlds on a platter. I suggest you read your warrant more closely. Remember, the hallmark of a wise rogue trader is to realize that the phrase "I
Finally,
can
some
do
voiceovers,
anything"
by the way.
means I can do almost anything. These Xenos, known as the Aldari, have garnered such influence over your naive subjects that I cannot help but wonder who truly rules Janus now. I must inform you that, should any evidence surface that the Xenos power continues to expand in your domain, it will mean a death sentence for your colony.
What questions do you have about Kiava Gamma?
Places touched by chaos must be purged with fire and condemned to oblivion. Kiava Gamma should have been bombed to dust and pronounced a forbidden world. However, you decided otherwise and restored the colony's operation. And you didn't even go to the trouble of hiding the traces of the neglect committed by your dynasty. After all, it was House von Valancius that gave Cubis Delphim so much freedom that he sank into seditious heresy. What was your rationale?
Let the priesthood to which Cubis Delphim belonged answer for his crimes. The Adeptus Mechanicus would do well to watch their members more closely.
Clever. Alas, everyone guilty of negligence within the ranks of the priesthood of Mars has already been identified and punished. Right now, I am assessing the actions of your dynasty. I hope you realize that we're talking about more than the fate of some colony. I care not for a single planet, however profitable and populous. But should corruption raise its head again on Kiava Gamma and try to spread, I will burn it away. And you will be guilty of criminal negligence.
What about the Drukhari? Are you referring to my ruined capital?
Yes. The enmity between you is a known fact. But there is another way to look at it. On Veabos 6, you met the Archon of a mighty cabal, whose presence there seems strange to begin with, and lived. You subsequently encountered a number of her closest henchmen. Yet, again, you survived. Your capital fell victim to a nefarious attack, but even this time, their daggers missed your heart. Such remarkable luck. To be a personal enemy of such an influential Xenos, to have been attacked so many times and yet make it out alive. So remarkable that one has to wonder, am I watching a spectacle? Could all these thrilling massacres be an alibi of sorts, meant to establish you once and for all as an enemy of the Xenos and never their ally or even their agent?
What can I say? I'm lucky.
Crude, rogue trader. A crude and unconvincing attempt at playing the careless simpleton. It wouldn't have fooled even the least competent member of the Adeptus Arbites in the Imperium. Try harder.
Have I answered all your questions?
Far from it, my dear. The questions are manifold. How did you manage to survive the battle that claimed the life of Theodora, who was so much more experienced and skilled than you? Is it a coincidence that you and you alone then made it out of the trap on Rycat Minoris? How much truth is there in the rumors being spread by the heretic Kunrad Voitvia about you? The very existence of these questions would have made many of my colleagues doubt the quality of your character. But it won't in this case. Your transgressions are sufficient grounds to bring you before the Inquisition's judgment. And believe me when I say that if you fail to draw certain conclusions from my words, this is what will eventually happen. But for now, I am willing to show leniency, which is rather uncharacteristic of me. I hope you appreciate the generosity of this offer, as your predecessor once did.
This is blackmail. I'm a rogue trader, and this is a flagrant violation of my privileges.
And before what tribunal do you intend to challenge my authority? If, for the security of these territories, I find it necessary to execute any individual and replace them with a puppet counterpart, turn their realm to ash, and put their servants to death, I have the right to do so. The threats I protect the Expanse against are extraordinary and justify the harshest means. Welcome to my world.
Are you taking
where
Heinrich's
going
Spock?
too far simply doesn't exist. Which would you prefer? And you, Heinrichs, do you wish to continue working at the Honorable Rogue Trader's side?
I will comply with any order, Lord Inquisitor. If you command me to remain in the company of the scion of the von Valancius dynasty, I won't be distressed.
I would rather have him continue.
Then Master Van Kellogg's will remain in place.
I consider it an honor to accompany you.
So why such an interest in my person?
You haven't been in a position of power for long, and so one can forgive you for not noticing the troubling changes. The cult of the Final Dawn is spreading in the Coronis Expanse. Not the first or the last heresy that has afflicted this sector, but one that is surprisingly resilient. Mysterious convoys are sliding by, bound for systems in the heathen stars. Just your humdrum pirate trade, wouldn't you say? Then why are the pirates themselves clueless? The Xenos, who have caused trouble in the sector before, have expanded their activities in the last few decades. A mighty explorative fleet, which has studied the Expanse for hundreds of years, has suddenly stopped responding to communication and sunk into a dispute over a tech heresy that was considered dead a couple of centuries ago. And the third and final rogue trader has unexpectedly perished. I make
So what
no
about the deal?
deals, and Emperor forbid that I give you orders. That would mean infringing on your privileges. I'm merely offering well-meaning recommendations and expecting that when the Expanse finds itself in danger, you will break away from your own affairs to heed them. I seem to remember that your exalted aristocrats presented you with many gifts. It would be rude of me not to follow suit.
Fair enough.
Please accept this gift as a sign of
signet
my
ring.
favor. In an hour of need, give it to any faithful servant of the Emperor, and the Inquisition will come to your aid.
Okay, so he's actually not a bad guy. That's cool. So
The
he's
color
not...
indicates how close the bearer is to the Lord Inquisitor. White is beautiful, yet vulnerable. It stains as easily as one can lose the Inquisition's trust. Do all you can to preserve it.
Alright, I'll bow my head respectfully. How about I just say, smile, I see no reason to refuse such a generous offer.
Then we have reached a consensus, and I am pleased to see it. Here is where we part. My shuttle is waiting. It is time for me to return to my watch, for you to sleep, and for your servant to wake up. Until next we meet.
Well, you will obviously want to discuss what just happened. But not now, I presume. Right now, it would be better for you to rest and think on the Lord Inquisitor's words in private. I bid you good night, Rogue.
Okay. Well. Ooh. Are we moving into the next chapter?
The rise of the rogue trader heir restored a tenuous equilibrium to the Fon Valancius Protectorate. For a time, threats subsided, activity returned to trade routes, and reclaimed worlds began to heal.
Peace is only ever temporary.
The new Lord Captain's subjects praised the God Emperor and their leader wholeheartedly. For none knew what fate might await them.
Dun, 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 dun. You've spent the first few hours of the morning listening to the High Factotum's lengthy report of the latest trade exchanges, etc. Clemente barely contains a yawn. Thank you for your report, High Factotum. Alright. Next. News of particular import has come from the House's intelligence network. Lord Inquisitor Calcazar is rumored to be planning a visit to Footfall. A number of Imperial ships were commandeered by Lord Calcazar and also scrambled to Footfall. Winterscale's luck seems to be running out. Riots have broken out in several of his worlds. He's shown no intention of quelling them. Lastly, your pet Xenos Irliet is seeking a meeting with you. Okay. Your lordship's stay on Dargonis has been rather long. Pritzker is now enjoying a period of relative stability. Glory to the rogue trader. Alright, we have a whole bunch of quests that just popped for us. That's a quick save moment. And also, my dinner is ready, so I'm going to head out, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to my On the Road stream. I will be playing this throughout the month while I'm on the road, since it's on the PC. I'm not going to be doing any PS5 or Xbox games for the moment. When I get back, we're going to be looking at other stuff, but in the meantime, we'll be doing more of Rogue Trader. This will get split into episodes, because we're up to like episode 63, I think is where I left off. So, as always, I'll be splitting these up into 30-minute episodes for those of you who are following along on YouTube with the Let's Play sessions. But for those of you tuning into the multi-streams, thanks so much for being here. I don't really have a stream schedule while I'm on the road. I told everybody before I left I won't be streaming daily, but I will try to be as as often as I possibly can. I'll be live, so we'll just see. It might be 2 days in a row, 3 days in a row, and then nothing for 2 or 3 days, or it might be every other day or every third day. I just don't know. So I'll be live as often as I can. Thanks everybody for being here. Thanks to Agna for resubscribing on Twitch. Anybody who loves what they saw here tonight, don't forget you can always follow along on YouTube or Twitch. You can support wherever you can. Bits, cheers, and subs on Twitch. Super chats and memberships on YouTube. Don't forget the Discord, the Patreon, and I'll see everybody next time.